Hello everyone, guess what? The package finally came in with two Iceriver miners. Same packages, everything looks good. We got perfect condition. I like the packages, they've done pretty good job. So we have one charger and second package and second charger. So both KS0 came in today instead of Friday. So the first one came on Friday because I used the coupon and it was under $800, I guess. I don't know why, but maybe not. They told me different information, but I had to pay customs. I didn't have a link until I called it and gave them, they called me back with asking for tax ID or social security number. So once I've done that, they released the order, and unfortunately over weekend, it just delayed the whole process, and I could have mined for 3-4 days. So potentially we just lost about 6,000 to 8,000 Kaspa, I guess, was not mining this, was not able to mine on this miner. So anyways, let's set them up and get going. So we are gonna be putting them in the shed, the same shed that we have the other two, and we'll talk about a little bit about switching to two miners I did for a couple days, and I switched back to Kaspa miners, and why we did that. I'll talk about this in the last portion of this video. So let's go set them up. Alright guys, we're back in my mining shed, so you could see how much noise these jet miners create. As crazy, even though I have a cold airflow here. And outside it's over 100, so it is in Sacramento gonna be really hot this weekend, over 110. So anyways, back to my setup here. So I have my first one miner is right all the way, the first one there, and I paired it with number 3 on the same fan. So is one sensor gonna basically control this temperature fan, and hopefully works fine with flowing enough air. And then my number 2 miner will be controlling the fan for both 2 and 4. So anyways, that's just my setup. I have them connected to the power supplies all the way down there, which I don't know if you could see that. Anyways, they have a separate USB fan. They just flow in the air. They keep them pretty cool. Also, I switched all my power supplies to 240 volts. And for 240 volts, I've been using this TOPGREENER plugs, Wi-Fi plug that I really like. It's showing you the amount of power it uses, individual for every device, and I can control, turn them on and off or restart. Basically, distance-wise and remotely, so I can turn anywhere in the world them up, running, or turn them down if I need to. If the temperature goes hot or anything happen. Anyways, so that's my number 1. Number 2 is running on right now. You can see blue light. And now number 3, we're gonna start this guy right over here. So let's do that. Click, and let's see if the power gonna come up. Yep. All right, so number 3 gonna start running as soon as we set up correct wallet. So let's do number 4 here. I'm gonna click on that, number 4, and let's see. Yep, perfect. So we do have good. I was hoping we didn't have any problem like the other guys have with their power supply. So it looks like they're running, all 4 of them gonna be set up and running, guys. So we do have a good flow of the air here. I have the duct running from AC right now because it's kind of hot. It will turn to the exterior fan to pull the air from the outside as soon as the temperature below 80. So right now I have to cool with running a little bit of AC duct here. So I have a bunch of these ducts. Craziness. I have to still clean up my shed here. So please don't tell me my cable management right now is crazy, but I have to set it up, keep going, because I don't have time to come in here and clean up all these cables for now. But I set it up, all the fans, kind of screw them in so they don't fly around, so everything should work fine, I hope. So we are right now at 33 degrees outside for the second fan. The 17 are running at 33.5, and the first set is 34 degrees, so 33 and 34 and 2500 RPM for the second fan. So a little bit more airflow here, just because the temperature a little bit hotter there, probably that's what it is. But they are so cool. I'm so happy. They are so cool to touch. They're with the fan blowing through these miners. It's really nice. So let's go and set them up and see how they work on the Kaspa-pool. I guess we're gonna just go to that pool. Okay guys, so we're back to the computer, no noise. So let's check what we have here. We run the Iceriver Miner tool that you can download from their website, and then you go to miner IP and set up your IP blocks you want to scan between which numbers. Okay, so I set it up mine 1000. You may have 192, 168, so just use your stuff here. And to bring it up, this window took me a while. I have to just add here just the plus and add this line with the IP that I need to search. So let's see, we'll try that range, maybe 100 this time, and it goes to 250. If we can't find it, then we'll do, it takes kind of quite a bit of while, so I'll try that scan, and then if we don't find those two new miners, I'll have to include the 01, I mean from 1 to 100. So while it's scanning, I want to show you a couple interesting things. If you are into the 2 miner pool, so that's what I have, some stats from there. For 2 days I've been running there, and you know what, the last 24 hours the rewards dropped to 925 for 24 hours, and it wasn't that great. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but look at this. The hash rate on the 2 miner pool, it just goes down, and then up to 2, almost 50, go back down to 0, back to 250. I don't even know if that's normal. It doesn't look like, when I run GPU on this pool, it's kind of more like this, stable and going up and down, but not to 0. I didn't really like. There's a period of time there've been 0 for almost like 20 minutes. Anyways, that's my personal experience. However, on the Kaspa-pool, you could see it's been 1048. So yes, it did drop a lot for me last 3 days or last 4 days. So it's been under 1100 only. It was 1100 a few days ago. Now it's 1048. So it's been dropping down rewards based on the Kaspa hash rate, which went up and keep going up, obviously, because we are getting those miners. So look, it's already going up again. It's 161. It's just been 1.6 yesterday, going a little bit up and down, but we're coming up more and more every day. I guess just because, you know, new miner comes in. I don't know, Kaspa, it shows a little different here, 121, I don't know why is that, but on 2 miners pool, the hash rate, so every chart is slightly different. Look at this. This goes to 162 on the poolbay.io, and then on 2 miners 161. So we have quite a bit increase, but I don't know which one more accurate, to be honest with you guys. So 162, 161 looks like a little closer, and then mining pool stats, it shows 121, 109 pentahash, and then 148. So there is unknown also hash rate. So 148 looks like total, which was almost like 2. I've seen 2 pentahash here before, like a couple days ago. Anyways, I don't know if that accurate enough, but to just give you an idea and perspective how it's going up from almost 1. When we received the miners back in June 17, it was like 1.1, 1.6, 1.16, I'm sorry. So it went almost like 0.5 pentahash, right? Yeah, so like almost 50% up, almost like 50%, 45 maybe, yeah, okay. All right, let's see how we're doing with our tool. And so that's my number 2 miner, and this is my new one. Okay, so we found 1 miner. This is my existing number 1, and obviously no luck with the other one. Okay, so we'll set up this one as miner 3, I guess, 228. And let's do this. So login standard is admin before you change it, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 is your password. So that's how you set it up originally, and it's been mining obviously on somebody else's pool, so we need to change that as soon as possible if you don't want to mine for someone else. Obviously we'll just go and change that. I already have that kind of here. My pool addresses there, I've been using Kaspa-pool, so I'll be just copying this pool in for everything here. All right, for all 3, just in case one pool, if it gets stuck, it just goes back. I'm gonna put fan speed, I want to try to 90, because it's been, the new miner's been running kind of high speed, and then we need the wallet, correct wallet address. So we'll go back to one of my miners. Okay, so I need to log in and pull my address. Okay, so let's copy that, and I'm gonna put in my new miner here and paste. The only thing I'm gonna change is at the very back with number 3, so I can see all my miners. So that's my number 3. I'm gonna copy for all these 3 options. Okay, let's select all, and then we go in here. All right, hopefully you can see the screen. I know, sorry, I have to kind of go in and out, zoom in out. So we're gonna click save here, and operation succeed. Okay, so if we go back home on our general screen, now we see our new pools. Okay, so somebody mentioned that when you do that, yeah, so look at the speeds, guys. So on the new one, I've got the speeds actually back to 5,000. The new one was 9,000. So I don't know, it's probably the fence on the second batch kind of varies too. It's not the same. I don't know. Well, let's see, because I just set it up to 90. Let's see if that's going to change real quick or not. Nope, it's not changing. So those are the old kind of fans on the newer Kaspa. I guess they're different type of fans. Anyways, no, so somebody mentioned until you actually restart, hard restart, or click restart here, your mining not fully set, which I don't think that's true, but it is in a way, because if I don't click restart, I prefer even power off device and power on, just kind of hard reset, because then it's freshly starting the timing and everything. So that 11 minutes, I didn't mine all to my pool, my wallet, and different pools. So if I go to my pool right now, this miner already here, see, it just showed up here. So it started picking up the speed. However, it will, if I leave it just like that, I noticed it will not gonna be running sometimes smoothly. It will go kind of down at 58 and keep between 58 and 80. I noticed that as well. So best is to restart or do hard reset. So we'll do restart first. If it doesn't help, then I'll do hard reset, basically turning power on and off. So while we're restarting this number 3 miner, I guess what I want to do is find my other miner. So we're gonna set up here from 1 IP to 100 now, or 299, because we already did 100, correct. So we can do simply 99 and find our last. Let's double check one more time. So this is my number 1 miner. This is my new one. Okay, and this is number 2. So that's it. Okay, so let's start from 1 to 100. So while we're scanning that, let's take a look on something else here. So on the Kaspa-pool, look at the rewards. So the hash rate. So it goes up and down, but it's actually didn't drop below 85 or 80. Okay, so it's kind of been between 80 and 110. So kind of go back and forth a little bit. So anyways, it's a lot more stable for me. I don't know if you have guys same experience. You can just put in comments down below on the payout. So we've been dropping to 1100 from 13. From when we started, it was 1500 a day, almost 1500. Look, 4 o'clock, so 5 extra hours, 1500. So it was about 1400. I want to say, yeah, I'll take it back. Probably didn't hit 1500 because it was an extra 4.5 hour here, almost 5 hour, 4 hours, 20 minutes extra here. So it was something different. Okay, so we got our scanning complete. So let's see if we found, yep, and we did at 96. So let's click on that. It's been mining already to the other pool for so long. So we have to switch that to the other wallet so somebody else getting Kaspa. Guys, if you don't set that right away and you turn them on, you mine into somebody else's wallet. I don't know whose wallet set up there. And we've been mining 14 minutes, given somebody hash rate. Anyways, so let's do that. We'll go to the mining settings, switch all our pools to what we want to mine. Yes, I'm just gonna use all my Kaspa pools. Okay, I'll get the fans to 90. Let's try that again. And we're gonna go to my miner. I'm gonna put miner 4 now here on the last one. And my wallet address, copy, and we're gonna paste everywhere here. All right. So we've done that. Now for the password, I use someone without the password, but we can put access. I don't know which password they used before here. And save. Okay, so now we save. Okay, and let's go take a look. So we are switch the pools here. We switch our wallets here. And look at our fan speeds, also 46. Interesting. Only 1 second miner on the second batch that I got. That's so weird. It's the only miner running at the higher speed fan. So I noticed some guys also posted that there was the same issue. Oh, wait a minute. It does not report fan speed for me here. Oh, what's going on my second miner? There is no fan speed. Maybe something blocking. I'm gonna go back and check in the shed, but that's not normal. I don't think so. Maybe that high-speed fans, something happened to them. Anyways, the first batch I got, so that's 3743. Yeah, this temperature a lot better. That's very interesting. And the temperature a little bit higher too. Gonna go back and check that real quick. Yeah, so same RPM. Temperature 3948, 3743. That's weird. The temperature a lot higher on this one. I'm wondering if that, because it's blowing on the same fan next to the first miner. So the first and number 3 was supposed to be closed. 3743, 3948. That's weird. Okay, so we'll have to check on that too. And then our miner 4 fan speeds, and the temperature about the same, 38 to 49. Okay, so it's, remember, very hot outside. AC cooling that duct a little bit, but it's over 100 degree, even though it's showing 95, but we are over 100 right now. Let's see if we got back and running here. Yep, so we have all 4 miners, and this speed getting up. So we're gonna be getting up and running. So far, total mine on Kaspa 23,000. Kaspa plus unpaid 985. So it's almost 24 and 8, probably a 9. Yeah, 24.9, close to 25,000 Kaspa on this pool so far, and on our 2 miners about 3,300, so that's about 28, and the woolly pulley I did about 7, so total about 35,000 Kaspa mine so far, which is dropping down. Rewards guys dropping down a little bit, so hopefully we can get that close to ROI, at least on couple miners. Yeah, it's a long way. Hopefully, if we could mine that for at least a month and a half or 2 months, then we'll be fine. But that's gonna probably change by a lot. So that ROI gonna be a lot longer, probably 6 months or 8 months, even more, maybe. I don't know. We can't predict yet. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.